Fianichka took the baby back into her arms. "How good he was with you," she murmured under her breath. "Children are always good with me," Bazarov answered. "I know the secret." "Children sense who really loves them," Dunyasha remarked. "That's true," Fianichka agreed. "Take Mitya. He won't go to anyone he doesn't know well." "Will he come to me?" asked Arkady, who, after standing some distance away for a while, now came closer to the arbour. He tried to attract Mitya's attention, but Mitya threw his head back and started crying, which upset Fianichka a great deal. "Another time, when he's got used to me," said Arkady, to smooth matters over, and both friends went on their way. "What's her name, by the way?" asked Bazarov. "Fianichka Feodosia," answered Arkady. "And her father's name? One's got to know that too." "Nikolaevna." "Bene. I'm glad she's not too shy. Someone else might hold that against her. What's the point of that nonsense? Why should she be shy? She's a mother. She's got a perfect right." "Oh, she's got a right," Arkady remarked. "But you see, it's my father." "He's got a right too." "Well, no, I don't agree." "I see. So another little son and heir doesn't really suit us, is that it?" "You ought to be ashamed to ascribe to me such an idea," Arkady retorted fiercely. "I wasn't considering my father wrong from that point of view. I think he ought to have married her." "Ah!" Bazarov exclaimed calmly. "What a highbrow we have here. You are still ascribing significance to marriage. I hadn't expected that from you." The friends went several steps in silence. "I've had a look at all your father's arrangements," Bazarov began saying again. "The cattle are in a poor state and the horses are decrepit. The buildings are also needing repair, and the workers look like a crowd of inveterate loafers, while the bailiff's either a fool or a rogue. I can't make out which. You're very harsh today, Evgeny Vassilievich. And the good little peasants will take your father for everything he's got. You know the saying, the Russian peasant will gobble up God." "I'm beginning to agree with my uncle," Arkady remarked. "You really do have a poor opinion of the Russians." "Bullshit. A Russian's only any good if he's got the worst possible opinion of himself. What's important is that twice two is four, and all the rest's nonsense." "Is nature nonsense too?" asked Arkady, gazing thoughtfully into the far distance of multicoloured fields, beautifully and softly illuminated by a low sun. "Nature's also nonsense in the sense in which you understand it. Nature's not a temple but a workshop, and man's the worker in it." The slow, prolonged sounds of a cello being played in the house wafted towards them at that instant. Someone was playing Schubert's Erwartung with feeling, although with an inexperienced touch, and the sweet melody poured out on the air like honey. "What's that?" asked Bazarov in astonishment. "That's father." "Your father plays the cello?" "Yes." "How old's your father?" 44. Bazarov suddenly burst out laughing. "What are you laughing at?" "For heaven's sake! A grown man of 44, a pater familias, living in the provinces, and playing the cello!" Bazarov went on laughing, but Arkady, despite the respect in which he held his teacher, on this occasion did not even smile.